to the people all and around the world. Don't you dare be sour. Sit back and relax, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. That's right, you didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. So now it's time for the den with your host, the boss with the hot sauce, the king with the real thing, the prince with all the six, the hound with the crown, the dog with it all, Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause after they made him,
they broke the mold.
So now here's the den with your host, Carlos Stargell,
the last.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Rap to him a little bit right here. May I rise?
All rise.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all be? What it do? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many of y'all who's watching this all around the world. Sit back, relax, and chill, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And I know what to do to set the groove and put you in the mood. And don't you dare be sour. Sit back, chill out, and relax. And take the time to check out and watch the den with your host,
Me,
Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause after they made me,
they broke the mold.
So now it's time for the den with me, your host, Carlos Stargell,
the last.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What y'all know? Tell me something good. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out and watch the den. Yes, I'm your host, like I say, Carlos Stargell, the last. And why they call me the last? Because after they made me,
they broke the mold.
That's right. Just want to give my love and shout outs to everybody whose birthday today. Yeah, happy birthday, y'all. For everybody whose birthday is December the 8th. And I want to give my thoughts and prayers and condolences to the bereaved families. And give my love and shout outs to all the people across this country, including Atlanta, Georgia, Alaska, Hawaii, Canada, and
Mexico.
Yeah. But last night, I meant to tell y'all too, yes, Pittsburgh lost last night to the New England Patriots. I forgot the score. That just let you know right there.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
I don't care for neither one. Pittsburgh, I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like them or anything. I just don't root for them. They're not my favorite team. So y'all know how that go.
Talk to me. Say something.
I'ma forever love my Atlanta Falcons, and y'all should know that by now. Anyway, today's Friday, y'all. Last work day of the week for some people. Some people work on weekends. Some people just have Sundays and Mondays off. Some people don't work. Some people don't have weekends off at all. But hey, y'all need to thank the Lord for employment. Hell, I can honestly say I retired. Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. But anywho, y'all. WWE SmackDown. Yeah, that's about the only thing they got going on tonight, y'all.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this though. I know, that's all that come on. Yeah, but it's a lot of good movies that's out right now. I can't name them all, but there's a lot of them out at the theater. There's a lot of them streaming, like on Hulu, Peacock, Netflix, Amazon Prime. at YouTube, etc., etc. Everybody is not going to watch football, but a lot of people going to watch a great movie, a good movie of their choice.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah. But earlier today, I was glad to have my fiance on Zoom with me.
She made it worth my while.
Yeah. But like I say, when I'm doing this by myself, I'm either on the phone or either webcam. Yeah, my laptop. But just to let y'all know too, yes, I do stream with Zoom. So if those who have Zoom, and if y'all really want to go live with Carlos Starts with the Last Me, get at me. Let me know. I'll be glad to have you as a special guest if you'd like to go live. That's no problem. I mean, the choice, like they say, the choice is yours. Either you do or you don't. Either you will or you won't. That's right. But yeah, but seriously though, that's a choice y'all got to make. So me personally, all I can do is ask. Can't beg, can't make. So
Make a choice.
oh yeah, and first time recurring, unique new viewers, I want to thank y'all too for taking the time to check out the den. And first time viewers, if y'all feel it in your heart and in the depths of your soul,
Please.
hit that like
Or the subscription bell.
I sure would appreciate it though. Yeah, but I remember back in the day, I used to go out on Fridays when I got off work. I'm talking about this was before Kroger. This when I had my state job when I was working at the Reach Incorporated / Fraser Center, and before those two, it was called the Cerebral Palsy Center. It was in Atlanta. It was in the upper scale part of Atlanta, middle class area. And I used to work with mentally challenged adults and kids. And to be honest with you, I really liked that job at the time when I was young, but it burnt me out at a young age too at the same time. But one thing I will tell you though, working with them, I had better conversations and better better times with them than I did with these so-called normal people out here that's out here on the street today, because they not out to hurt, pick at nobody, or none of that. They just want to be accepted. They just want to fit in just like anybody else, and they don't want to be rubbed the wrong way like nobody else. And I'm gonna say this, and I know somebody, I'm not gonna mention no name, but somebody had mentioned that they never really liked it bullying. Well, I'm just gonna say this right here. For that person to say, I'm not gonna mention no name, for the respect I have for their privacy, and I'm not trying to call them out, but I will, but I'm not. Now, when they say they don't like bullying or tolerate bullying, well, in this situation, this person has said that she was a bully her damn self. She thought that everybody was supposed to bow down and kiss her when she wanted to be kissed. And when somebody put her in her place or put her ass in check, then she wanna say she wanna say they wrong. But guess what? In the words of the Rolling Stones,
You can't always get what you want.
so sit back and
Hush.
and there's another name I call people like that. The original N word.
Narcissist.
Now I'm gonna say this right here. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I'm just speaking the facts. But for this person to tell me that they're in the ministry now, I'm just gonna say this. It's always good to make a change in your life for the better. But you also, but that's not gonna change for how people feel about you.
Especially if you got a stank ass attitude and you still in denial.
And like I said, people like that, or the original N-word, narcissist. And people like that, they call themselves going to church and trying to put stuff in the past. Basically, everybody, I'm just going to say this. Everybody done did some dirt. Everybody's got a dirty and shady past. But guess what? Don't try to hide it and then still have that same fucked up attitude, because one thing about it, God sees everything. And you can change, you know what, you can change your attitude, which that's good. But if you try to use the word of God as a crutch just to justify your mess, you
still a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it like that. And like I said, I have no problem or no disrespect for the man or woman of God. But the ones who call themselves witnessing and trying to make people feel guilty because they not on the level they are, and telling people try to tell people what they need to do and what they ain't supposed to do and whatnot. Well, you know what I call people like that?
Hypocrites.
Because that's what they are. How you gonna tell somebody how to live your life and you can't even practice what you preach? So people like that, if you try to tell me how to live your life and you can't even keep your kitchen clean,
shut the fuck up and stay out my damn face.
and I'm just gonna, like I said, no disrespect, but I'm just keeping it real. Because like I said, it's one thing, I mean, it don't hurt to listen at times, but I'm gonna say this right here.
That don't mean I'm gonna sit up and listen and co-sign no bullshit.
And that's on the real. I mean, like I said, it don't hurt to listen. But if you feel like it's not worth hearing, see, people like me
know how to get them off of me and shut them up real quick.
Like I say, no disrespect to the men and women of God. I just got a problem with them totals and quotas, them tester liars and the so-called jackleg jubilee. Them the ones who try to make you feel guilty because you're not on their level. And because especially if you're not co-signing their bullshit. And then them the same ones who think they got it going on and can't even take care of their business behind closed doors. And like I said, people like that just need to
sit down and shut up.
That's right. But they say two wrongs, like they say two wrongs don't make it right. But in this situation,
it'll damn sure make it even.
And like I say, people not gonna like it because you speak the truth.
Me personally, I don't give a damn what they don't like.
And like I told you, like I said before, somebody had the nerve to tell me that I need to watch what's coming out of my mouth. Well, I'm gonna tell this person this. Why are you so concerned about what's coming out of my mouth? You need to be more concerned about what's really going on in this world today, other than what's coming out of my mouth. Because guess what? What's coming out of my mouth is irrelevant of what's going on today. Now, what I really was gonna say,
I'm gonna keep it cool and behave.
Because, like I say, I ain't down with co-signing bull, and I don't have to bow down and kiss nobody where they want to be kissed just to get along with them. And like I said, they want respect; they got to earn it, just like anybody else. You don't demand shit with me. You gonna respect me like you want to be respected, or it will be a problem. And I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem making you feel like you got the soul snatched out of you. Because, like I say, I'm a man of peace.
But at the same time, I'm gonna bring the heat.
That's right. I mean, don't underestimate. I'm not the one to be underestimated, nor try to mess with. Now, the ones who thought who got away with what they did to me before,
I'm back, motherfuckers.
That's right. So, I'm just going to say this right here. I'm not the type of person that's out for revenge. But I'm gonna say this I'm gonna give you some words of wisdom.
Watch your back and don't stop looking over your shoulder, because when you don't expect it, your ass is grass.
That's right, and I don't have to get physical to do that. Cause remember,
Karma's a bitch.
yeah, that is true. And like people talking about some stuff you gotta let go. Yeah, but some stuff you just can't let go. Especially if somebody doing bodily harm, somebody trying to hurt you or do bodily harm towards you. You think that I'm gonna just sit up there, peace two fingers to you too, Veronica. You think I'm just gonna sit up there and take whatever?
You crazy as hell.
And the ones who told us when we was in school that somebody was to hit us to tell them?
Fuck that shit. My mama told me if somebody was to hit me, hit their ass back.
And then and like I said, but back in the day, we had a lot of butt kisses in the school system. Always bowing down, kissing others where they don't need to be kissed. And as one administrator, I can name that. I can say who does that. And like I said, if I mention, I'm not gonna mention his name because I don't want to have to embarrass him a lot worse than he already being or are. But I'm gonna say this right here: if you're still alive, I hope you learned your lesson. I heard you. Hope you learned. I hope you learned your lesson and got a wake up call, because if you still bowing down and still acting like a yes man, then you need your ass kicked for real. But if you change the error of your ways and stop trying to act like a yes man, then good for you. But I'm gonna say this right here: them same people you called yourself impressing was the same ones who were laughing right behind your back. You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, I said it. I mean, and I'm gonna say this too: the ones who think they above high and mighty and think everybody's beneath them.
Y'all the biggest kiss asses I ever known in my life.
And yes, I did say that. And like I say, yeah. I mean, I thought it was cool back then, but but after I graduated high school, yes, I did smell the coffee. I saw the light, and I realized who I was and where I came from, despite all that bullshit that was told to me growing up when I was young. Now that I'm older, and thank God I had the ability to read and do my research, I found out there was a lot of truth behind them books. And just to say to the ones who try to keep us down by lying to us and all that, I only got two words, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I said it. So now that I'm out of school now, especially to that assistant principal I'm talking about.
What can he do to me now? I'm not one of his damn students no more.
Yeah, I did say that. But like I said, I never really had no trouble out nobody in the school system. The only one I really had a problem with was two administrative assistants, the two administrators. One was a hick, and one was acting like an errand boy. Yeah, I said it. But other than that, I was cool with them. Like my boyfriend, like my assistant principal from Avondale, Mr. Charlie Henderson, my man. Now that was my partner right there. I don't care what nobody say. That was the dude I could really sit down and talk with, sit down and have a decent conversation with at Avondale, which I did. He was cool. I mean, he was one of them real brothers that could just sit down and talk a whole lot of sugar hot iced tea with. Right on, Mr. Henderson. And then there was another teacher we had up there, and she was real as real guy. Her name was Miss Polinets. But I thank God I got a chance to see her before I left the state of Georgia. You know, they say some things don't change. Guess what? Her realness is still there. And I thank the Lord that I got a chance to run into her and got a chance to really talk to her, because she was, even though I never had an answer and I never was one of her students in the class, but she was one of them teachers I used to love to run into the hall and talk a whole lot of mess with. Yes, Lord. And there was another one who was there, God rest his soul, Mr. Wickham. What made us got close, he was a jazz lover. That joker loved him some jazz. And you know he was cool as I don't know what, when him and another teacher stopped me in the middle of the hall and let me know that the Crusaders was in town and asked me did I want to go. Yeah, I went. And we had a ball. Yes. And then you know what? And you got some, like I said, you got some teachers that care. You got some teachers that just cool as hell. A lot of people have them trust issues with teachers, but now they just like anybody else. Got to take the good with the bad. And there's a lot of them I ran into had more good than bad. And there was one more teacher / assistant principal, God rest his soul as well. My homie, Mr. Curtis Edson, started as my science teacher. By my senior year, he was my assistant principal. And we still had that cool ass friendship until the day he died. And I really miss my man, Curtis Edson. He was one of the coolest teachers I had too. And he was a cool ass assistant principal as well. That look, I ain't had nothing to worry about because as long as I was on my P's and Q's, I ain't have to worry about too much. So thank God for those teachers who I named. They always had my and a couple more. Julie Hartley and Carol Davis. Carol Davis, God rest her soul, but her and Miss Julie Hartley, they was like the two early in elementary school I really looked up to. They were the two that I used to go around. When you, like I say, it's a lot of fun when you have a close relationship with a teacher, especially when they care. So remember that. Stop trying to give those teachers, like a lot of these students, they need to stop giving these teachers all this hell. Open your ears and your eyes and open them damn books and start learning what you can learn while you in there. Now, what they teach, it got a lot of good in it. A lot of stuff I didn't agree with. That's why I did my research. But at the same time, too, it has a lot of good because later on in life, after you graduate, you're gonna remember what you was taught. And reading and writing and arithmetic, maybe that's all fine and good, but they really teaching you one thing: survival. They teaching you survival, teaching you how to fend for yourself, and let you know that it's a cruel world and nobody cares. And just to let y'all know that, keep that in mind. Students, today, elementary, high school, middle school, take heed. But my time is up now. But I really appreciate the ones who took the time to check out the den. And I appreciate the first time recurring new and unique viewers too as well. And I want to thank Veronica Smith, my fiance, my baby, for the peace two fingers emoji on the live chat. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back later on, but if I do, I promise y'all I'll let y'all know. Y'all will be notified. But until the next time, y'all, God bless you. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of y'allselves. And each other. Love you too, Veronica. But until later on, thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, check out, and watch the den. And until next time, y'all, peace, two fingers. I'm out of here like last year. And thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out and tune in and watch the den. With me, your host,
Carlos Stargell, the last.
Because after they made me,
they broke the mold.
Until later on, y'all, or whenever, peace, two fingers. I'm out of here like last year.